Hey guys, what's up? Reverse here, and welcome to a little bit of a live stream. I still cannot really talk. Still a little bit sick. Still feel a little bit under the weather. But in today's episode, I kind of wanted to discuss a couple of things, to kind of have a little bit of a conversation, I guess, between me and you. Essentially, just talking about backspace management. So I think that's an interesting topic. I don't think anybody's ever talked about that. We all have our own ways of, you know, the way that we handle our backspace, and I think it's kind of interesting to, you know, take some time, I guess, to talk about how you guys manage your bags and what I do, and give you some tips, and maybe we can jump into Pokemon a little bit later. First off, before we go, I'm gonna take a sip of my drink here. How are you guys doing today? It's been a little while. I'm gonna also pop the incense. I'm gonna pop the Lucky Egg, and I'll talk about everything a little bit later as well. Start off with the Jigglypuff right here. It's so good to see you guys in here. There's so many of you. 450? That's insane. I only have Ultra Balls right now. I didn't really plan on a stream, but Hey, Holly! Critical catch. That's what's up. Pretty insane. Yes, this will actually go live as a video onto the channel a little bit later as well. Reverse, how you got rare Pokemon like Phoebus? Well, you can either be really lucky. I'm assuming you're not using a tracker. Of course, if you use a tracker, you can just pinpoint it, and that's it. But if you want to do it the natural way... Why do I keep getting network error? If you want to do it the natural way, and by that I mean just playing the game without using a tracker, you can either hatch it, 10Ks, that's probably your biggest chance of getting it, or being near a water biome and just be lucky, you know, that's kind of like the way it kind of goes. So, it's kind of like where I'm at with that. 18 more catches, yeah, I know, right? I can only do 18 more catches. But it shouldn't be an issue at all. And no, the next EX raid pass is Wave, has not been gone out yet or anything like that. So, people have been waiting on the Silver. There were like 8,000 people browsing yesterday, which is kind of crazy when it was like people were waiting for news about an EX raid Wave, which I completely understand. But unfortunately, did not happen. So, I legit have no idea when the next EX Wave is going to be, you know. That's kind of the thing. I want to go to my item storage and kind of showcase to you guys. Don't, you know, get crazy over this, but this is kind of where I'm at right now. And I kind of want to elaborate on everything. First and foremost, I've already said this many times before, but this seal that is here right now is the best seal for raids by a long shot, by far. Essentially, it's like a 30% cheaper. Each raid pass is like 30% cheaper. So if you take into account that 100 Pokecoins, $100 worth of Pokecoins gives you 14,500 Pokecoins. With this Ultra Box deal, every single raid pass in this box essentially is 50 cents. So that's kind of like where I'm going out with this. And that's why I bought them in bulk. Because I know for a fact that I'll be using them. So I might as well just buy them now. And make sure that I don't have to spend as much later. So it's like kind of an investment on my end to make sure that this happens. But because of that, and because of my Lucky Egg situation, my storage has been really cramped. So you guys are probably wondering, like, hey, what's up with this space? Why do you only have 25 revives? Why are there no potions whatsoever? And what happened to your berries? So kind of wanted to dive into that as well. And then kind of talk about how you guys like handle your space and how any sort of tip that I can provide you around this subject. And then we can also talk about Pokemon. You see, at the end of the day, what I really feel is the one thing that really defines you as who you are in the game is by your backspace. By your backspace, especially if you're level 35 and above, right? You can really see the type of player that is playing the game by the backspace. The backspace is like your favorite flavor of pizza. Kind of like, you know, are you this type of person or are you that type of person? Are you a person that really focuses on gyms? Are you a person that really focuses on raids? Are you a Pokemon player that really focuses on the catching aspect or just the grinding aspect? Do you grind a lot of experience in Pokemon GO? Are you a all-rounder? Do you only do gyms and do you only do raids and don't you really catch? You know, there's a lot of ways to kind of determine the type of player that you are in the game. And I think it's kind of interesting to, you know, take note of that. You just joined to see 488 raid passes. There's actually 489. Unfortunately, this EX raid pass is going to waste and actually wastes up a space in my inventory because I cannot quite use it, which is really unfortunate. Oh, we got a new sponsor, Kristen. Thank you so much. That puts the sponsor up to the 41. Woo! Yeah! Thanks for that. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, RIP EX Raid Pass, you got it. Hey, Holly, why are you not like, you know, relaxing in Taiwan instead of being on the stream, you know? Gotta enjoy your time down there. I think that's much more important than just the city stream. You can watch it back later. With your space, how would you have it, say, if Gen 4 dropped tomorrow? How would you be handling needing balls and berries? What would you do? Really great question. I'm actually going to jump into it. So, what I'm going to do with my space is actually very straightforward. As you guys can see, I only have 8 Ultra Balls to play around with. And my items, as you can see, I only have space for 12 more. So essentially what I can do is the first Pokestop of the day, I can spin my home gym, which is my color and is gold, and it's going to give me 9 items, right? That fills it up again. I can spin another home gym that's very close to that. Adds another 6, I believe, or something like that. So that will cap me out. On that, I'll probably get quite a few Pokeballs. Most likely Pokeballs, yeah. Then I got some berries. I do have Pokemon in gyms right now. Let's head over to Defender. So I have Pokemon in gyms. I can feed berries to my heart's content. That's why I don't have any berries right now, because literally every single berry that I'm using right now is going straight to trying to get my gym's goal. You know, the one thing that I've really learned in the last, well, since this year started, essentially, is the value of feeding berries in gyms. Like, it cleans up your space, that's one, and it literally, if you want to feed 60 berries to 6 Pokemon, takes you less than a minute to do. And what I said on Twitter, it is faster than catching 3 Pokemon. So that will give you 1200 starters. So I'm literally saving it all up. And as a result of that, my berry feeding is right now 7.3k. So I expect this one to be around 2,000 like next week or something like that, extra on top of it. I'm aiming for 10,000 in March at least, for sure. So there's that aspect. But what if Gen 4 were to drop? What if Gen 4 were to drop? I would just have to catch Pokemon. I would just have to play a lot to get rid of a lot, and you guys already know I'm always on the Lucky Egg during stream. I use the Lucky Egg. I just don't want to waste, like, I don't want to have to do things double in order to achieve the exact same thing. So, there's that. It's actually kind of funny. You're out of berries. I've never seen this pop up before, actually. It's really interesting. And then, to me, I make no distinction between, like, what raid I'm doing. If I see a raid, I go there, I'll go do the raid. So, if I see a raid, I just go straight there, go do the raid, right? So, there's that. So, also, I guess I'll show you my, what I'm aiming for as well. In my profile in a second. So, let's go ahead and go to my profile here. So, my champion badge right now is on 385. And then my battle legend is on 658. With the passes I have right now, I can bring this up to 1,000. It's going to take some time because obviously, you know, not everybody will have the capability of doing raids non-stop. Actually, yesterday, I did about 60 raids in Leiden, which is a city. It's like 2 hours. It's 2 hours west from here. I managed to get myself a perfect IV Kyogre there. Unfortunately, I wasn't really feeling well because I'm still like kind of sick. But I did, you know, record it on my phone, so I can show you that clip a little bit later. Not today, I cannot show you today, but I'll show it in the video at one point. How I caught it. So that's very exciting. I'm currently maxing that one out. And then today, I actually organized a waffle raid train. Waffle, of course, the Japanese way of raiding, which is consisting of waiting in the lobby. Whenever there's like 10 seconds in the lobby left, you already drive away to the next raid. And then as the battle is going on, you kind of like tap. So that's tap and go. So that's what we do. We managed to do in 6 hours. We woke up 6 a.m. We started whenever the eggs were popping in our area. We immediately started, and we managed to do 46 raids in 6 hours. So that's really awesome. So I'm so pleased with the way that went. Unfortunately, we would have kept a couple of hiccups. We could have actually done over 50, but you know, that aside, really proud of the team. And you know, the people that helped me coordinate this. Also, massive shout out to them. They know who they are. So, you know, that was pretty awesome. I really like, after I started doing waffle raids, regular raids are kind of like, they're kind of boring, I guess. I kind of want to continuously go to the next raid. Now, what I do personally, if I'm playing by myself, is whenever I'm raiding, I start in the lobby, and then when there's 50 seconds left on the clock on the lobby, I can already walk away from the lobby. If I walk in a straight line, I'm not going to time out. So that's maybe a tip for you guys. If you do a raid by yourself, you don't feel like waiting the 2 minutes. When there's 50 seconds left on the clock, you can already walk away from the raid location. And just don't error out. You're not going to error out. The one condition that you have is going to make sure that you don't faint your Pokemon. So make sure you do make it. Make sure your Pokemon don't faint away. But you can walk away with 15 seconds left already. So, you know, that's what I do. Because you need to be within the secondary radius. So you need to be in radius. There's two circles that you need to be inside of when it comes down to raids. So in order to, there's one circle which is the range of the actual gym, which allows you to actually, you know, see the gym and being able to tap and join into the lobby. And then there's the secondary ring that activates, and that range is 80 meters. So that's a little tip to you guys right there. Minecraft piano madly, what? So you don't have to worry about drifting away from the raid. No, you don't. Hey, Brand! Thank you for the $2 super chat. Shout out to you. Would you prefer more space at higher cost? Say 500? I would be fine with that. I would pay that. I would honestly pay that. But yeah, that's me. I don't know. They should just increase the bag storage, isn't it? Like 1500 really is not sufficient, especially with star pieces being in the game now. More than ever, you cannot buy star pieces, so you want to kind of hoard star pieces, keep them in your inventory. So there's that. And then there's players that want to keep Pokeballs for their Gacha or for their Pokemon Go Plus. They want to keep Ultra Balls for their catches in general. They want to keep Ray Passes, Revives, Potions. You know, there's not enough space for most players that are like level 38, 40, or even like 30, you know. There's just not enough space right now, I feel. So I just genuinely feel that they should like increase it to at least 2,000, but I would prefer 5,000 would be amazing. You know? So yeah, there's that. Give me your Ray Passes. Well, you can buy them in the store. Can you explain it again? So, after 50 seconds you can go away from the gym. No, the lobby timer needs to stay 50 seconds. It can be 60, it depends on your walking speed. But you need to be within 80 meters of the gym. So where the gym is located and 80 meters on you on the map. If you're outside of 80 meters, you're gonna error out and you have to go walk back to the gym. So there's that to take into consideration. Yeah! Jones spare time. I had to go through a couple of screens. With 100 Danish kroners, which is like 10 euro. Thank you so much. Says just want to give a bit. Always enjoy your videos and your streams. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. Actually, I've got 800 item space. So I would like to know from you guys, what is it that you personally focus on when it comes down to your item storage, right? Because I kind of want to dive into that, and then I'm going to talk about how exactly I'm going to get rid of all of this, because this is not going to last me too long. The only thing that will really last me long are those lucky eggs. But the premium Ray Passes will be gone next month, I reckon. Star Pieces will be there for a while as well. Lucky eggs, I'm going to use them, but 600, that's 300 hours. That's crazy. No, I did not get a shiny hat Pikachu at all. Yeah, my Pokédex is complete right now. You mostly hoard items that come in sales. So, okay. Super Incubators. And then Star Pieces, most likely. Ray Passes. Depends on the type of game I'm playing. Events upcoming, Legends out, community involvements and raiding, I see. Passes, eggs, and revives. Ryan is saying, when it comes down to my bag, I try everything. I need some passes, revives. I also keep a lot of balls, berries. Okay, so general common theme that I'm seeing with people who have issues with, they're like, my bag space is always full, I have no idea what to delete. In 90% of the cases, the people that say that they got too much space or in their backpack are people that are too competitive for their own good and hoard on too many golden raspberries. That might be one way. Second way is that they hold on too many revives and many potions. So the thing is, if you're doing gyms anyway, chances are that in your area, you already got every single gym gold, right? Like, for me, every single gym that I can see on the map here, I got all of these gold. So these are my home gyms, right? So what I do is, whenever I start off my day or something like that, I make a round twice if I have to restock on revives, on potions. Because that's what your gyms are for. Your gyms are there for you to make sure that you get your potions and revives. And I also do raids there as well. So if I do a raid, I spin the Pokestop. I always spin the raid Pokestop. And then what I would focus on, if you have not gotten those gyms gold yet, make sure that you get those gyms gold ASAP, because if you own the gym in your color and you got the gym gold and you are in your 7th and you are gonna spin it, then you're gonna get between like 6 to 9 items, which most likely you have a pretty big chance of getting yourself a revive or a potion or something like that at least. You're assuming that they actually have Pokestops and gyms within Taillow. Well, you probably got gyms and Pokestops where you play. So, you know. I'm not saying that your situation is crazy like this. That you got this situation. I'm not saying that. Some of you guys have to travel quite a few ways in order to, you know, get to the place where you go. But what I'm saying is, what people's issue most likely is with when it comes down to, and a lot of people play by car, right? Like a lot of people do play by car. A lot of people also play by biking and walking. There's definitely chances for you to go to your gyms. The thing is, what I would focus on, like if your problem is that you got too many, like if your items is an issue and you feel you have too little revives and too little potions, or too many too little revives and potions to throw away, in order for you to how do I put this? I would focus completely on making sure that the gyms that you visit the most often, that those are at least gold, because those are going to give you the most items, right? And essentially the way gyms work is it's like a numbers game, right? Like the more items that you obtain, the more revives you're going to be getting, the more potions you're going to be getting. So that's the thing, like, and yeah, sure, you know, I would understand if you're in an area where you're focusing on, this music is distracting me. I understand if you're focusing on an area that is like outside of your golden gyms, because you've already done like 30, you already got like 30 golden gyms, which a lot of players already do. What I would say to them is, obviously your situation is different, but you most likely already know this. So you don't need me to tell you like, hey, I got trouble with my inventory, I don't know what to do. You most likely already know specifically what you need to do. But there's a lot of people who don't like really have an idea about what to really focus on. That's like the main thing here. Pokemon GO player donated 14 saying, hello Reversal, remember challenging me to reach level 40 by September in one of your streams early January. Well, thanks for the challenge, just letting you know that I'm on target. Nice one, man. Puchiana. It's not a shiny. It is not a shiny. Good luck on that target, man. To manage my backspace, I only keep pineapple golden berries. Nanaps and Raz goes to gyms for starters and points. I use Go Plus to get rid of my Great Balls and store normals and ultras. That makes sense. That's what I see a lot of players do. A lot of players with Go Plus or Gotcha, what they do is they just get rid of Great Balls and just only have Pokeballs and Ultra Balls. But then there's still, you know, like, the thing is also, like, a lot of people also have, like, they are so obsessed with their, essentially, what can also happen, what I see happen in my city a lot, is people are so obsessed with their home gyms that they want to keep them at all costs, which I understand and I respect. But it's taking down your efficiency. That's like what I'm trying to say, right? Like, you gotta find yourself a good balance between, like, hey, is it a good moment for me to keep like 300 golden raspberries, or can I afford to get rid of 100 of them? Because a lot of you guys are very like, oh, you know, I'm gonna keep these players busy because I want to get under their skin. Like, I completely understand that rivalry. So for you, what you probably got to be doing is do more raids. But, you know, that's the thing. Like, it's give or take. And that's the issue. Like, that's why the space is so limited. And that's why it's so frustrating. We wouldn't have these issues if the back space was like 2,500 or something like that, you know? Why would you keep Pokeballs over Great Balls? Honestly, that's because of Pokemon GO+. Pokemon GO+ only uses Pokeballs. So a lot of players using Pokemon GO+, they have no value or anything like that for Great Balls. And they'll just resort on using Ultra Balls for their manual catches, I guess. How much coins do you get if you keep a gym for a week? Oh, Dylan! He said, yo, do you have Mewtwo yet? Yes, I do, and I actually maxed it out very recently. Over a year. By the way, little update on my top Pokemon. I transferred my #1 Pokemon, which was a slacking of 4,300. I completely maxed it out. It was called Jason. I didn't like seeing slacking every single time I was going to the top Pokemon at the top, because I just don't think it deserves a place there. So I just transferred it. So instead, Jason is Mewtwo, my only Mewtwo, 84%. I maxed this bad boy out recently, you know. There's that. And then in Leiden, where I was 2 days ago, I got this one. Friend of mine, she invited me over to go and raid down there, so I called this one after her, because if she didn't invite me, I would have not been able to get myself this perfect Kyogre. So Wonder, HP, Attack, Defense, exceeded my calc. You guys got no idea. I'm so happy with this one. I actually did quite a few raids in order to get this one. So I did 128 Kyogre raids, and I finally got myself the perfect. So, you know, that's the thing. Prodigy's Nation transferred slacking too. Okay. So now I'm in the process of maxing this out, but I still need some rare candy in order to do that, which I don't have, obviously, because I already use everything. But yeah. I also maxed out my Metagross, which is in the gym right now. 35, 85 is maxed out right now, so that's really cool. And then I'm focusing on maxing out this Kyogre. And then I'm pretty much good to go for a while. Tips on shiny Pokemon. Just check every single Pokemon that can potentially be a shiny. There's literally nothing else to it. Check every single Altaria. Check every single Pokemon that can be a shiny. How do you feel about people who always try to own local gyms like 24/7? There's a guy here where I live, he does it, and I respect it, but sometimes it's so annoying. You play the game, right? That's how it goes. People are competitive, so they do that. So you can be annoyed about that, but you know, you just gotta suck it up. And just go for it. You know, don't pay too much attention to it. Just imagine this. If that guy is so keen on keeping his own home gym, just think this. So you are not being efficient enough with your resources because the only thing that you're doing is keeping your home gym and not other gyms. You know, that's the thing is, what he could do in the meantime is get, you know, he's keeping the home gyms, but he's not getting, but that means that there's one slot in his own space that he cannot use. So if he were to be going to other locations, well, he cannot fully utilize these other locations because he's stuck at his home gym. That's one way of looking at it, right? There's different ways, but, you know, some things in Pokemon Go are just out of your hand and you really just cannot do anything about it. And part of that are people that play the game together with you. So that's, you know, that's another thing. I was gonna razz my home gym if it's under attack. Defend your turf. Yeah, I think that's cool. Wow, the weather changed real nicely. It looks so cool right now. Okay. So, I kind of wanted to dive in a little bit here, how I'm planning to kind of do this, right? Because, well, as you guys can see, I'm kind of stuck with my items. Essentially, the way that I go about cleaning this up a little bit is, what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to do a lot of raids. I'm not sure if they're going to be legendary raids, if there's calls for legendary raids. I'll take them, of course, because there's a lot of experience. But I also want to be focusing on regular raids because, well, I want to get this 1 gold. I want to get this champion 1 gold as well, so I'm 1/3 on the way there, which is really exciting. This one is almost 2/3 on the way there, so that's also very exciting. So I still need to do like 1,000 raids, combine these two in order to get them both gold, which is like a goal of mine, right? So I'm not really too worried about having too many raids. And then also, you know, for me, my home situation is that I don't have to worry about revives. I could actually throw away a couple of these max revives and I'll still be completely fine. You see, Kyogre is gonna leave soon. Kyogre to me was the one Pokemon that gave me the most trouble with revives. And I know how you guys feel because it's the exact same thing for a lot of you guys there as well, right? That's the thing, like a lot of people had trouble with revives and were so revive deprived because of Kyogre. Because Kyogre Blizzard just tears through your team. It just tears through your team. Some people even need to use 2 full squads. And what would you get back? 0 revives, right? Sure, you are getting revives back. But in comparison to only Groudon or only Rayquaza, you're going to get way more Pokemon that you can actually heal up as a result of those Pokemon being easier downable than a Kyogre, which you need like 6 people, but still tears through like 9 of your Pokemon, right? So that's kind of like where this frustration is from mostly. So with Kyogre no longer being there soon, I feel a lot of people are not gonna have as much problems with, you know, getting revives. And if you do, then just continue spinning golden gems that you have, you know, or make sure that your gems are golden. We had a donation from Grungorn. He says, is there a Togepi glitch? Have 25 female, 0 male. 0 female. 25 male. I don't know. I'm gonna check for you, man. Yeah! Brandon Fedor. Thank you for the super chat also, Grungorn. I really appreciate that. Shout out to Grungorn here. And then shout out to Brandon Fedor. Trading PvP or quest out next? Quests. Definitely think quests. Oh, Togepi. I have a couple of... I guess I found a female Togepi. Do I got a Togepi? I do. Male. Female. And they're both the same CP. That's actually kind of wild. Yeah. I think that's really weird that you have such a crazy one-sided ratio. So I don't know what happened there, I guess. Well, you guys are leaving a lot of super chats here. That is... You don't have to do that. Remember, you don't have to do that. Jacob Hanley, $2 Australian. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. And Cody De Filippo. I think they'll give us another week with Rayquaza. To be honest, I don't think they will. But maybe they will. I don't think they will. I don't know. I don't think they will. Another one. TBMC Nation. Thank you for the $2 super chat. He said, do you eat schnitzel? Do you go to Oktoberfest? I don't go to Oktoberfest, but actually today I had a chicken schnitzel as well, so, you know, that's the thing. Oh, there we go, it's midnight right now. First catch of the day. 3,000. Third day streak right there. It's very exciting. That's a lot of experience too. Sam! $10 Canadian. He says just cuz. Thank you so much. Wow, you guys, stop. You guys are too much. Thank you so much. I feel like trainer tips now. Jeez. And that is a luxury problem. Can you change the order of the items? No, because, man, I wish we could change the order of the items. I wish you could. Because what really grinds my gears is the fact that the star piece is so much down below and isn't categorized with the lucky egg and the incense. Which is kind of, I think it's annoying. They should have like lucky egg, star piece, incense. That's what I feel should be ranked as. But no, it's like lucky egg, incense, a lot of other stuff, star piece. Is Niantic still sticking to quality updates? I don't think so. Any fast TM investment ideas? Just good move sets. I don't care too much for legacy moves. But the one Pokemon that carries a legacy move over here is this Dragonite that I caught on the 19th of July. Which is Dragon Claw, which is legacy. Which is great for gym. So I'm keeping that one. And then there's another one that I have. Which is this Gengar of mine. 93% IV with Shadow Ball, Shadow Claw. Which actually is the best moveset you can have. But is no longer obtainable through regular means. I think timed items should be at the top of the bag. No, I don't agree with that, because I think revives should be at the top, because you spend a lot of time reviving and potioning up. So I understand potions are up there, revives up there as well. I kind of like that it's sort of hidden, that you kind of have to scroll to get to your timed items. You might accidentally press one and then press again. Like, I actually have done that 3 times. And that can be quite frustrating to do, so that's that. My buddy is Juste. My Lotic. That actually was a Feebas 98%. That I'm also maxing out. So I'm maxing out 2 Pokemon, Kyogre, and this is my Lotic. And then also, you guys are probably wondering, hey, why don't you have any TMs? I rate so much that TMs literally, I can get them like that if I need to. So I just throw away every single TM. Why didn't you use a Star Piece? I don't think his Star Piece right now is worth. You transferred the Legacy Venomoth the other day. Well, are you ever going to use the Legacy Venomoth? Gotta ask yourself that too, right? Storage tip with no special boxes are... Storage tip from ZZ. When no special boxes are in game shop, just buy raid passes when you need it at a raid. And don't have loads of them in the item storage. I agree if you run out, of course. Hey, True Inferno, good to see you. Oh, Puchiana, come on, I need a shiny. I have not found a Pikachu hat shiny either, because it was sick and bad. Why use Lucky Eggs if you're level 40? Oh boy, Brian, I want to get 100 million experience, my dude. That is 5 times level 40. So I'm currently doing relatively well. I am on almost 73 million right now. So I want to get that to 100 million. So if there's a level increase ever, you know, just insta ding it. My star pieces, I'm only going to be used... So let's talk about every single item, what use they have. Why don't I have any potions? Well, that's because max revives maxes out the health of a Pokemon. So for that reason alone, I do not need any potions. Now, later down the road, of course, if I need to heal a Pokemon, I can get a revive and then use a hyper potion from raids most likely. If I do a raid, you get a lot of items, especially when you can take down level 1 or level 2. Like, I take down level 1 or level 2 raids where some of you guys don't want to do it because it's your daily pass. Well, I have a lot of passes and I do want to get my champion badge up to gold. So for me, I got an influx of potions like all the time, and I'm not like a super duper active gym player. So for me, 25 max revives is completely fine. I need no potions whatsoever. If I do need them, I'll just go visit all of these gyms and get them. Literally takes me 5 minutes to do. So there's that, right? There's that. Next up, we got the premium raid passes. Speaks for itself. I do every single raid I can. And these will be consumed as fast as possible as well. EX raid pass. This one literally saves. I wish I could throw it away, because I'm not going to go to this EX raid because it's in Florida. I'm not going to be going to Florida in 4 days. So this one will be gone in 4 days, which I am happy for, essentially. Or 5 days, depending where you live. Star Piece is only used when I'm doing grind sessions with a lot of Pokestops. So my usual grind spots you see in my other videos. If I'm deploying lures, or someone else has deployed lures, I will just grind there, and whenever I capture a lot of Pokemon, that's where the Star Piece goes on, and that's that. Ultra Ball is already felt very self-explanatory. I'll get Pokeballs. I'll basically use any ball I can. A lot of Pokemon, I would say 80 to 85% of all Pokemon are catchable with a Pokeball. If you throw great with a curve, you know, chances are you'll catch them. So I'm not really too worried about anything. If anything, I just have to throw a couple of times. But, you know, plenty of Pokestops in my area, so I'm not really worried about that. Lucky Axe, I'm always on a Lucky Axe. Incense for streams like this, really. And then Incubators, which I actually have quite a few of as well. I'm currently incubating all these. As far as my incubator is concerned, I have quite a few, but I use my 2 kilometers only in the permanent incubator. So as you can see, I have these left, and I'm not going to incubate them unless it's a permanent one, because I do genuinely feel that is a waste. Why don't you get a friend in Florida to do the EX raid pass on your account? I let nobody play on my account, my man. I want to do everything myself. So there's that. Like, don't get me wrong, I completely understand if people are playing like that. I just don't. I really don't like that. I don't like the idea, like, if someone were to catch a Mewtwo for me, what is the, like, where's the excitement for me? Hey, look, what percent is it gonna be? Then my friend will be, oh yeah, it was 2217 CP. I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. There's no, like, emotional attachment to certain Pokemon for me. So that's why I don't really care too much for Pokemon. And this is also what I wrote on Twitter, right? Pokemons and IVs is kind of like a strange story to me. I literally do not care a single bit about 100% IV Pokemon that I can find in the wild. I just don't care for them, because you can use a tracker to track them down. Whereas Pokemon you hatch or Pokemon you get out of raids has a completely random chance, makes it exciting to me, because, you know, you might get 100% from a raid. You know, there's no guarantee, essentially, that you are going to be getting yourself 100%. So that's why 100% in that particular situation is exciting to me. Once again, this is personal opinion. You might think different than I am. I just want to be clear on that. That's why I didn't ask my niece to catch Course the Heracross for me. I respect that, Revin. I respect that. That's awesome. Good point. The uniqueness of Ag's rates for IVs does give it a little bit more gusto. Yeah, Brian, that's why, and that's exactly why last stream I transferred my 100% IV Heracross. Now, some of you guys will scream in agony or be like, Raph, why did you do that? Literally, here's why, and I'll tell you. I, at Pokemon GO Fest, accidentally plussed a 98% IV Heracross. This one. I maxed it out to 29-26 CP. This Pokemon is so gosh darn important to me that I would never ever transfer it. This Pokemon has so much emotional value to me that I literally could not care less for any 100% that spawns in front of me. I'll transfer it, I did it, and I'll do it again. Because this Pokemon, Jake, this Heracross, is that special to me, you know? And that's how excited I am about this Pokemon. And that's the thing. That's why I don't enjoy trackers too much, because I wanna have this connection with my Pokemon, right? I don't wanna... I could have like this army of these Dragonites and Tyranitar's. But I like some diversity, man. Like, this is awesome. I love this. This Tyranitar, 3670. I hatched this one. It's perfect IV and I hatched it. Like, what are the chances of that? And this one even has even more of a story to me, because that day I actually hatched two, because in my excitement I was showing a friend like, hey, I got this 100% IV Tyranitar and I forgot to favorite it, and then at the end of my grind session I went on the hat and mass transferred anything, including the 100% IV Larvitar. So this one I call Bob Saget, because I already had a Bob Saget. So there was that. And then this one I hatched as well. You see? This one I hatched as well. I could easily pinpoint 100% IV Pokemon, but I hatched these Pokemon. And this one I actually got from a raid. So, you know, that's why, you know, I would much rather have an 82% IV Pokemon, or no, a 90% IV Pokemon with 15 attack than a 100% Pokemon that I tracked, you know? That's the thing. That's why I have two Curlias. 100% I evolved this Ralts into a Curlia. 100% IV. I hatched this one. And this one is 100% IV as well. But I got it with a tracker. So that's the thing. It has no emotional value. So I'll just get rid of it. And that's the thing. Like, that's what I did with the Dragonite. That's what I did with Heracross. And that is just my way of playing, you know? And the thing is, you know, you guys are like upset. Why did you do that? You know, you could track one, you can find one, you open up a tracker, you have a new one within half a day, right? There's nothing special to that. You know, that is not Pokemon Go to me at all. That's not Pokemon Go to me. Like, that's not, you know. Sure. It's me again. Hope you're having a great night and early morning. I think we should all play the game, whichever we. This is, and listen to this one closely, what Char said. I think we should all play the game whichever we individually want. And I completely agree with that. You know, I do have friends as well who just search 100% IV Pokemon, and more power to you. Like, you enjoy that, go do that. Like, if you like the thrill of pursuing Pokemon via a tracker, I know people that enjoy that. And if I'm with friends, hey, that's really cool to do as well. You know, and that's the thing. It's to each their own, right? This is my way of playing, so that's what So, in no way, shape, or form, and I want to elaborate on this even more. Like, I want to emphasize this. Just because I transfer 100% IV Pokemon does not mean that I disagree with your playstyle. Not at all. Like, you are playing the way that you play. And I have no problem with that whatsoever. That's the thing. I think we should all play the way we each individually want. It's your game after all. Personally, I got a kick of you transferring 100 IV Pokemon. Everybody go GG. No! TP Magnation, thank you for the $2 super chat. He says, do you bicycle kick everywhere? Do you think... do you drink sparkling 2HO? I don't drink sparkling water. I like my water still. And I don't bike everywhere because my bike was broken. So I'm raising funds for a new bike, which I'll get regardless. But, you know, and every little bit helps. Hey, Titus, good to see you, man. And that's the thing. To each their own. Reverso, I saw you in slow-mo, guys. Never been on that, man. I wish. I'd be honored. Why aren't you in Taipei? I just had a pretty large trip and it was pretty jet-lagged. And adding Taipei right to that was one thing not really good to do. And number two, in order for me to get a ticket to Taipei would cost me like $3,000. And I was not willing to cough that up for a trip. And most likely, the plane ticket on itself was already $3,000 for a return ticket. And then I would have the fees of, you know, staying in a room. So that was easily going to be a $4,000 to $5,000 trip. And I'm not willing to you know, invest that. So instead I bought raid passes, which gives me, well, not as much joy as a trip to Taipei, but still cool regardless. There will be times for me traveling, you know. Travel not cheap, and I'm not that rich. Hey, Reverse, you should plan a trip to New Zealand. I will. I'm not sure though when. Have you been noticing that evolution items are more common now from normal Pokestops? I have not noticed that at all, Kylolis. I think they're still pretty much the same. What do you do with golden raspberries and rare candy? I have about 250 each. But I've powered up all the Pokemon I need at the moment. Well, Michael, what I would do... Oh, this is maybe a tip for you. How I would invest my rare candy is what future plans. So today I actually got a really cool Pokemon which I want to show you. If I literally have no idea what to invest my rare candies into, I start looking at what is next. And for me, this Pokemon would be part of the next category. This is a Piloswine. And you might be wondering, well, why the Piloswine? Mamoswine. I actually had this debate on Twitter, or I posted it on Twitter. Let me bring up exactly what I said here. So Articuno is an amazing Pokemon, right? But the evolution of Piloswine is gonna be substantially better than that. Mamoswine, the evolved version of Piloswine, is gonna have 55 more attack than Articuno, 40 more stamina than Articuno. Articuno's still gonna have more defense, but 55 attack. It's becoming the best ice type attacker in the game. I know I want a piece of that. So, you know, that's the stuff. Like, what is up next? Gen 4. Legendaries. You can always invest in the legendary. To put it into perspective once more, a Kyogre with 15 attack that is level 27 does the same amount of damage as a Gyarados that is maxed out 100% IV. And the Gyarados is a good Pokemon, but it just goes to show how crazy good Kyogre actually is. So, invest in the legendary with your rare candy or something like that, you know? There's always Pokemon you can go for with rare candy. Unless you're Brandon Tan, who invests like 10,000 rare candy in a Mewtwo, you know, that's a different story. But he rates that much, you know? First, how do I use trackers? Ask your local players. They probably have something set up, man. Fire Rush! Thank you! Money for a reversal. Guys, I'm gonna have to add up all the super chats that we've gotten. So that way I can add them to the total of the donation goal there. 210. Wait, calculate this. 2 plus 10 plus 2 plus 2, I think, plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 10 plus 2 plus 5 is 41 YouTube stakes, about I don't know how much. That's another 32 to be added. 3280 plus 104 point is 137. Yeah! Fire Rush! Thank you! You legend! He's like, take this and take a little bit more and take a little bit of that and take a little bit of that. And I'm just like, what? $39. 68. And push updated. Thank you so much, guys. But first, I have like no community. I'm not really sure, like on trackers and stuff, but there's definitely ways to set like some of them up, which I'm not gonna dive into because I'm too illiterate on that matter. But there's ways. Where's the slacking? I transferred it. What's your opinion on the negativity you get on the comments of your videos? Well, you know, the thing is, people are always gonna hate for the sake of hating. And the fact of the matter is, you cannot do a whole lot about it. Like, if people dislike you that much to the point that they need to, you know, that it makes them feel better, then, you know, I guess it's good that this is some sort of outlet for them to, you know, throw their hate at me if they got a joy out of, or if they got a kick out of that, you know. There's not much I can do about that, so, you know, there's that. I always try, and often I don't succeed, but I always try to ignore the haters, and that's the thing, right? Like, you cannot win them all, but I'm learning. I'm learning to deal better with it, you know. That's the thing. So, try and live in my ways. TB Magnation, once again, thank you for new bicycle money. And Fire Rush, another $2 dude. Fire Rush is... Can we get some hearts in the chat for Fire Rush? And then also TB Magnation. You guys are amazing, really. You guys are awesome. And everybody who's in the chat, really, who's been spending time to hang out, you guys are awesome. Like, legit. Like, I really... this live stream is so much different than the other stream that I did, because my mindset is just so much different right now to it. I'm just like, you know what? Let's just have a fun time. And I'm having a really banging time. And this music is really banging as well. I love me some salsa, man. I cannot throw for days, but that's okay. Oh, let's go. How many gyms are you holding down now? I think about 7, 8, or 9. Christian says, reversal cry for EX passes. The only way I would cry for EX raid passes is the fact that they use up space. I legit do not really care for Mewtwo. I love Mewtwo in the sense that it's like my favorite legendary Pokemon. But I don't want to deal with the hassle of triggering an EX raid. Like, it's too much of an hassle. I got my Mewtwo, it's my Pokedex entry. I'm happy with it, you know. There's no longer any need for me to pursue a Mewtwo anymore, you know. Simon is saying, how much time do you think you spend playing Pokemon Go each day? It really sort of depends, man. Jordy's saying, I asked you a question as a journalist and you blocked me on Twitter. That's probably because you came across as condescending or maybe patronizing what I was saying. In any rate, I probably didn't like what you said, so yeah. A legit player's account is priceless. Exactly. You cannot buy memories. You cannot buy something that's emotionally awesome to you, like something that's important to you. You cannot buy that. You can't. You gonna unblock me on people on Twitter now? Nah. I don't unblock people. Chris is saying, this is funny, I'm gonna bring it back. Hook me up with Holly. Bro, if you want me to hook you up with Holly, I would never hook up a dude in my comment section who's asking me to hook up them with Holly. She deserves better than a dude randomly asking me in the chat to hook him up with Holly. Holly's like my little sister, you know? Like, I gotta look out for her, man. Can't do that, bro. She deserves much better than that. Wait, Raven? Really? The Switch is the first Nintendo system I haven't owned. It's weird, but I'm good. No, I'm feeling so sad right now. It's the best. I'll give you a red Joy-Con if you have it. I'm so sad now. Come on, I love the Switch. Ultimate Trainer Lola, be nice, be nice. Mewtwo! I like that name. I like that name, Mewtwo. Hey! Yeah! Thank you so much, man. Guys, you guys have been so... Look at that jar! Oh my days, look at that jar. Look at everything falling out there. Oh, there goes the corn. There goes the penny. You love your old handhelds? Okay, fair enough. Fair play right there. It's just I'm such a Breath of the Wild fanboy that I'm just like, you need to have it. You need to have it. You're missing out. Hey, you're gonna make more videos? Yes, tomorrow I'm back. Tomorrow I'm back. I've been sick, taking some time off. Have been ready like a lot. Tomorrow I'm back. Tomorrow I am back. I'm so excited. Man, I just want to hang out with you guys more. I only have one instance where you can buy more. But I'm really enjoying this right now. Really, you guys made my day. Genuine. YouTube again? You sir are a legend. Ooh. Sit. Nee, jongen. Je bent mijn moeder niet, hè? David is saying, hey Reversal, you have set up Dutch Level 40 Club. Will you make any plans for these people? Meet up, hang out? I think they are meeting up, or they have met up already during Centro, but I just wasn't able to make it there. So that's the thing. Will you answer my question, please? Yes. I'm running out of balls, yeah. If anything, if it worst comes to worst, I'll buy 20 Pokeballs, but we are... Thank you. Same to you too, Stephen DeGallo. Andrew. Gonna make dinner. Alright, enjoy. Reversal, what would you do if I gave you $30? Well, how about you give it to me? You'll find out. Pogo Future, how is it looking? It looks a whole lot more bright than it looked last year around this time. Actually, no, Gen 2 just dropped around this time. I don't know. It's kind of in this weird state where it's kind of interesting where the game is right now, but we're not really sure as to exactly what's going to be happening. I think it's interesting. I think we're in a good place with Pokemon GO right now. Love the events. Engagement is there. People are excited. But I genuinely don't know. Jason! Welcome back, man. $10 super chat. 10 quid super chat. Sadly missed out on most the chat due to it being in work. Keep it on wild so I can see when I get home. Okay, I'll do that. I will do that. Mewtwo! Tell Mystic7 I said hi. Brandon, Mewtwo said hi. You're probably not watching this. Wait. I'll fix it. I'll fix this. Yo, Mystic. Brandon. Mewtwo said hi. He said hi. You better watch this. Hey Jens, good to see you. You guys gotta keep reminding me, please, to stay hydrated. I need to drink water, and I'm not doing that. So, can you guys like help me every like 50 minutes or so? Just shout, drink water in chat. You know, it's for my health. You know. I'll fill with some water right now. Drink whiskey. There, I've been drinking and eating it. No, I find it more fun if you guys remind me. Drink pizza. Oh, Murkrow. You like the music? I'm glad, Jimmy. The elemental hero, the Shadow Link Dragon Wolf King says, "Hey Reversal, do you think we'll see a bag upgrade and Pokemon storage on the next update?" Man, I can only hope, man. I can only hope. I'm tempted to say no because, you know, that's the safer bet, but I'm really hoping. I'm really hoping. Why is this such a pesky little Murkrow? Mythical Pokemon should be EX? Disagree. I don't think mythical Pokemon should be a raid. Krabby! So I gotta tell you guys a little something. Ah! Oh wow. I never seen this. Ah! What? I ran out. Oh no. Oh, this is disgusting. I've never run out of Pokeballs in my life. Oh! Okay, guys, so today I really hurt myself real bad. During raids, I was honestly an idiot. Like, during our raid train, I was an idiot. So, there was this... was it fence? I guess? And in between the fence, like, let's imagine... Imagine this being the fence. So, at this side of the fence, there's like a little split where you can walk over. Like, where you can walk through to get through the other side. So we need to go there because there was a raid a little bit further. We needed to park our cars. I'm gonna fix the screen, don't worry. We had to park the cars to get to the raid. On my way there, everything was fine. On the way back, after the raid, we walked back. And then what happened was, I didn't look, but there was a little tiny wire. A little tiny wire. And I just felt flat face on my... I just fell flat on my face. Just... You could hear the... You could hear the thud. You could hear the boom. I landed on my stomach. My ribs are bruised. There's this. I have a wound here. I have a similar wound on my knee right now. I was really lucky. But this was my first accident. While not paying attention. Keeping my... I was like looking at the raid. I was not paying attention. The first time that has ever happened to me. So yeah. Just, you know, PSA. Only reason I'm telling this is don't do the same thing. Don't pull a reversal. Because that really hurt. I literally thought I died. Like, that's not even a joke when I said that. I literally, like, I fell down like that. I fell flat on this surface area, right? On this surface. If I do this, I can actually feel my ribs. I fell on my torso. This is the torso. Fell flat on my torso. That's actually, like, I was just looking at my phone. Next thing I know, I'm on the ground. Thud. And I literally, like, it hurted. Like, it hurted all over. But it was the shock. And I was out of breath. And I literally thought I got a heart attack. That's literally what I thought. And, like, in my mind, I was like, I'm dying. And then I was like, no, I need to get up. I don't want to die. I was like, I need to get up. I don't want to die. So I got up. And for a while, I was a little bit out of breath. I was like, the shock and everything. And then I calmed down. And I was like, oh, I'm actually fine, you know. But, dang. It's kind of scary. Honestly, kind of scary moment. Drink water. Thank you. What do you think of people selling Pokemon Go accounts? I'm writing an article at the minute. Be respectable as I value your answer. Selling accounts. I just don't like... You know how I feel about Pokemon Go, right? And this is just the reason why I'm even responding to that in the first place. Is just to kind of show you my perspective, I guess. You guys know how my stance is on Pokemon Go. I like the game experience as vanilla as possible. That's what I'm trying to portray in my videos. That's what I'm trying to... I'm trying to show why I think Pokemon Go is cool. And you either follow that principle or you enjoy my content or you don't, right? I believe there's nothing enjoyable on buying an account that's already done for you. Like, the way that I see it is, if you sell it, you obviously want to make money. If you buy it, I don't feel you're playing Pokemon Go for the right reasons. That's my personal opinion. That is the statement, I guess. EX-Raid invite for Florida, yeah. My Goblins has been acting up lately. Where it doesn't want to connect to the game. I have to connect for a second time. Replaced one battery 1 week ago. Is there a way to fix Go Plus? I legit don't know. I've went through 7 Go Pluses and every single time one works for a little bit and then just start to have issues. And if I replace batteries, it still has issues. So I don't know. Why did you stop after 6 hours of raiding today? Mostly because that's where the group wanted to stop. I wanted to continue for a full day and do 100 raids. It was possible, definitely. We were on pace to do 100 raids in one day. It's just some people don't have to pass the sort of time dedications. Our local football team was playing to Vitesse versus Feyenoord, which is like the El Clasico whenever Real plays against, for us, like Arnhem. That is sort of like an El Clasico. So, yeah. People had to attend that. So, unfortunately, we could not, we couldn't continue. So, maybe at a different day, we will be able to do more raids. Hahaha, Andres. El Clasico is live. I feel you there, man. Man, Massey is 600 gold today. Woo! Absolute beauty. Yo, Andres, can you tell Link that he needs to set up some raids for us? I need to hit that gold, man. Real Madrid all the way? Dude, I feel you there. Oh, Vitesse Ajax today? Oh, my bad. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, they won? Vitesse won? Happy days for Vitesse. 3-2. Woo. Close call. Nice. I'm happy for my friends. I don't care so much per se. Play Pokemon, please. Oh, what does it look like? What does it look like what I'm doing, my bro? Michael de Berge. What does it look like I'm doing? Kyogre, I think it's gonna go away tomorrow. Thank you, Jordy. Play harder. Okay, Chase, I will. Give me a Pokemon spawn, please. Please. Chase is requesting me to play harder. Please give me a spawn. Please give me a spawn. Please give me a spawn because Chase is asking me. I need a spawn, game. It gave me it pooped the spawn. What? You found a Pokemon. What? That's crazy. It gave me a spawn. Wow. I'm so close to level 40. Do you have any tips? Yeah, do what you've always been doing. Because you're probably, you know. If you reach level 35, you don't need my help helping you get level 40. Like, it's legit, just keep doing what you have been. Any thoughts of the next legendary raid boss? Man, I sure hope as well that it's gonna be Latios and Latias. Will Latios or Latios dethrone the current Dragon type meta? Kinda depends. It really sort of depends. Latios have kind of an interesting typing. Psychic, Dragon, which is kind of unique. Weak against... Weak against Bug, Dark, Fairy, Dragon, Ghost, and Ice. Out of those types, the only type that is really there is Ice, isn't it? Strong against Electric, Fire, or resistant against Electric, Fire, Grass, Fighting, Psychic, and Water. I think Latios in particular is gonna be insanely godlike. It has such insane offense, right? Let me quickly take a look. Salamence, Pokemon Go. Salamence, 277 attack. Latios, 268. So that is 9 attack less than Salamence. However, defense, 168 of Salamence. Latios, 228. That's a difference of 60. That then, you know, Salamence got to make up in the stamina department. Now, Latios has 160. Salamence has 30 more. So, in that aspect, Salamence is going to be more superior. Latios is going to be more superior. Also, typing is really convenient because Salamence and Dragonite both have a quad weakness against ice types, which Latios and Latias will not have that at all. I think that's very important information to take note of. So the determining factor on this will, I feel, be the typing. So I feel Latios and Latias are gonna be better. By quite a bit, actually. The difference, once again, on the contrary, you cannot place these Pokemon in gyms. So there's that. Tater Shaver saying, Reverse, will you ever visit North Carolina? I would not know for the life of me if I will. I don't know what's down there. Krabby. Oh, drink water. Yeah, thank you. When you were level 37, how much experience did you do each day? Was there a daily target you had in mind? I didn't have a target, but my average was 100,000. Would you ever visit Prodigy's Nation in Nashville? Oh, heck yes. I love my bro Cruz, man. Cruz is awesome. You gotta check out his channel, Prodigy's Nation. I'm gonna have to blow my nose. Get back. You love the cool jazz? Awesome. Glad you enjoy it. Discuss Pokemon storage? You want me to dive into Pokemon storage? I could talk about Pokemon storage. What would you like me to talk about when it comes down to Pokemon storage? Francisco. I could definitely talk about Pokemon storage as well. We haven't really touched upon that. We've been talking about items. We have not been talking about Pokemon storage. What to keep? Okay, so what to keep is kind of like... It's kind of like... What you keep is completely personal to what you are aiming for. However, I would like to give you some insight as to how the way that I do it. So I guess I'll talk about the way that I keep my storage, right? Key factors here. I'm gonna drink some water. So, of course, the Pokemon that are here in the top, the Pokemon that I most frequently use, the Pokemon that I invested the time and effort into to completely max out, those Pokemon I'll keep, right? Those Pokemon are important to me. Those Pokemon I'll invest time into, effort into, and so on and so forth, all of that good stuff. So that's one thing. But then there's what's the rest. So what a lot of people do is they keep shinies, they keep 100% IV Pokemon, they keep Pokemon from events, they keep all sorts of Pokemon. To me, the only Pokemon that I really care for are shiny Pokemon. Those are kind of so unique in their own way. They are so much different, they're kind of unique, they're special. I tend to keep those because I think those are special. I don't care for 100% IV Pokemon because it will literally take up your space that you can fill with Pokemon like Pidgey. Now for me, Pidgey is a useful Pokemon to keep in my storage because I'm saving up the candy for double experience event and then I'll mass evolve that. You know, that's kind of like the way that I go about doing this. Oh wow, Brian. Hey, we got a $15 donation from Brian, man. Thank you so much for that, man. He says, miss the uploads, happy you're getting well. It's 20 Australian dollars. Can we get some love in the chat, please, for Brian, man? This guy, I have a Pokemon named after him, and I'm gonna bring it up right now. This Dragonite right here. That's Brian, man. Brian, in fact, is the man. There you go. So, you know. Thank you so much. That's so generous, man. And I'm happy to see you back again in the chat as well. So, yeah. Ooh, what's this? Whoopar. So, continuing on what I said. Critical catch, let's go. That's actually the second one this stream. So continuing on, you really gotta give your space a purpose, right? To me, solely what I'm focusing on are the Pokemon that are important to me, so the Pokemon already maxed out, or Pokemon that I use for evolves. So I'll save up every single Pidgey that I get, and then once the double experience event hits, I'll just evolve all of these. And then I'll transfer them, of course. So that's that. So I'm saving up a bunch of Weedles, because I have 1700 candy for that. Bunch of Pidgeys, because I have 3200 candy for that. Other than that, right now Rayquaza, I'm saving that up because hopefully double candy event will come soon, because it's been a long time since we've had that. So I'm saving all of those Rayquaza for that. And then also I'm saving up all these Dratini that I captured for double candy event as well. But other than that, I don't save any sort of Pokemon because, you know, to me, 100% IV Pokemon, as already mentioned before, you know, I don't really care too much for them. And that's the thing, right? Like, even if I do hatch, like, let's say 100% IV Shelter, that's great and all, but I will never, ever once in my life will power up that Pokemon or use that Pokemon. So that's an immediate just transfer for me. There is an exception to that. So of course, Pokemon that are region exclusive Pokemon. So for me, we got Farfetch'd here. We got 7 Japanese Farfetch'd. The first one got an Ishinomaki. These are from Ishinomaki. And then we got one from the Pokémon GO Global Catch Challenge here. The highest I found in the Netherlands and the highest I found in Germany. So that's what I'm keeping, because there's kind of special to me. Same thing with this Corsola. This is special to me. It's a particular Pokemon I got somewhere. So that's it's very simplistic. You know, I literally have about 200 Pokemon. Not even. I have about 150 Pokemon that, you know, are truly important to me. And the rest is just space for potential Pidgeys. The OGs. Sure, I'll show you, man. These are the OGs. Muck is the OG. Don't care for Muck. What are the days on the Golem? 10th of July, 2016. Which shiny Pokemon do you want the most? The chocolate banana dog I would really like. I'll buy 1 incense. Can talk about managing item bag, because I'm always running out of space. Sure, we can talk about it again. Ugh. Okay. So item space management. Well, I have some Pokecoins. I want to buy a special box. Just cuz. Lucky Axe. Raspberries. Okay. Now our storage is a little bit different than before. I got 6 more Ray Passes, which is cool. I got 25 Max Revives. I'm using these solely to heal Pokemon to the max. Max Revives makes it that I don't need any sort of potions, so that's why I get rid of all the Revives and regular potions, because I need none. Berries are used to feed in gyms of Pokemon, so that's exactly what I'm going to do right now.
I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna... Which one do I want most any of? You know... Sure. And this is what you do. You feed your Pokemon. Network error. Oh, Sagat. Network error sucks. I try not to keep any sort of... and you might also be wondering before we move on. Hey, Reversal, why don't you have any golden raspberries? Tomorrow, the first thing what I'll do, which makes me go outside, is I'll go outside, do a raid. Because I have so many raid passes. The first activity that I always do, which triggers me to go walk outside, is a gym nearby my home that has a raid on there that I can go and do. So that's the first thing I'll do, and I'll 100% get some golden raspberries from there. So I'm good as far as golden raspberries is concerned. So that's why I just use them all, which is good. But other berries, if you're not using them, you're doing something wrong, in my personal opinion. So we're gonna get back to this one. And we're gonna feed it. Getting this one to silver soon. Then my raid passes, you know. Pokeballs is once again like, now I'm using Pokeballs, Ultra Balls and stuff. And I'm not getting anything back, but you guys have seen this spark, right? This spark right there, I can literally fill up my space if I really need to. Then you got these gyms, right? They're all gold for me, you know? They're all gold for me. Can just go there and get them. So as far as island's concerned, I can get my revives if I need to. My goal is to get as many golden gyms as possible without really, you know, batting rating too much. Generally, if a gym is really weak, as in the hearts are like 1/3 left, I'll take out anything from there. And my Machamp team is usually enough for that. And then if I really have to revive something, I can always, you know, revive stuff. But because I'm doing these raids, I'll just get revives back. You know? And the Pokeballs I'll get regardless. So that's why I can maintain such an efficient space where I have 500 raid passes, where I have 250 star pieces, where I have over 600 lucky action, you know, that sort of stuff. Show you my champ team. This is my Machamp team. How many raid passes do you use every day? Really depends on the day. Oh my god, you didn't even appraise them. There's a good reason for that. You see, all of these Machamps are maxed out. I no longer need any Machamp or anything like that. To me, Machamp or Machop has become a Pokemon that I no longer am willing to invest into. The difference between 2820 CP and 2889 is not a whole lot. It really is not a whole lot. So, you know, I'm keeping these. I'm keeping these, and I'm not interested in Machop anymore at all. So it will literally be a 25 candy evolve to me, all of them. I don't want a team of 6 Machamps that are 100% IV Pokemon. Like, what's the point? Why should I waste another 1,000,000 Stardust in something like that? That doesn't make sense in my mind, you know, that's the thing. Raid medals. What's the key to get a golden gym? I don't have an idea. Keep feeding it berries. Keep feeding it berries like crazy. Keep feeding it berries like crazy. Maintain the gym. Make sure you have the gym. And doing a raid on the gym is very efficient as well. I believe feeding 3,000 berries or defending it for 19 days or doing 30 raids will all make them gold. Why did you dye your hair back? I did not. This is actually my natural hair color. 19 days. Or is it 17? Something like close to 20 days. It's close to 20 something. Nixon, you might have done a raid on it or something like that. Or maybe feeding it some berries. I don't know. Hey, Richard. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah. Song of Healing. Can you put on Miles Davis or Charlie Parker? No. I can, but I'm not going to. You have 28 days defended on your home gym. Should I check mine? $32 days on this. This is my home gym. Well, 60 days with raids, spinning, stops, and feeding. Okay, gotcha. The easy ways to battle the gym. That actually is the least efficient way to get a gym golden. You know that? Unless you want to drop Pidgeys back and forth for 6 hours. Because that's how long it takes to make a badge go from nothing to gold. Like, what you can do with a friend is have, and like, let's say your friend is in Team Instinct and you're in Team Valor, or you're in Team Mystic and your friend is Team Valor. What you do is you drop Pidgeys back and forth. You take them down real easy. And then you get a lot of points as well for, I believe you get 1/10 of the points on deploying a Pokemon in the gym. So having your Pidgeys or your Weedles or your 10 CP Pokemon, that's really gonna help out as well. So, you know, that's another way of getting a gym gold pretty quick. Yeah, but if you want to trade points and both want to get it gold, then you have to invest like 5 or 6 hours just, you know, dropping it back and forth. It is possible to do it within 24 hours. Like, I think Josh did that. And that's how I got one gym silver, which I'm going to show you what it is. This one. So the 2 hours 46 minutes defended was me and a friend of mine dropping Pidgeys back and forth like non-stop, and I'm feeding it some berries as well. And as you guys can see, 165 victories. You see that? That is literally Pidgey dropping these 165 victories. Oh, another crit? What? That's the third crit this stream. That's crazy. I need the bathroom real quick. Give me a sec. Hola. I'm back. Oh, got the grade. Nice. Reverse, did you ever have an In-N-Out burger? I actually did. When I was in California, it was great. Can I please be a mod? No. First time seeing you here. Not happening. See if I missed out on anything. Chair stream. How many Rayquazas have I done? The most out of all of them. And he's not even gone yet. We're ever come to Belgium for a meetup? If there's any cool event in Belgium, then I will. Otherwise, I don't. It's pronounced Rayquaza. I don't care. Like, I say Rayquaza. Like, I legit, like, I'm not gonna make you understand what I'm saying. You know? Tomato, tomato. It's to agree to disagree. If you get annoyed by it, well, it sucks. For you, not for me. I think... Okay, I actually found this very interesting. I think that Rayquaza falls under the category of Raikou. Rayquaza. Raikou. It has that same sort of like E to it, you know? The same sort of vibe. Nidoking. That's kind of, you know? What is other Pokemon? Rayquaza. Gyarados. I don't know. How did you meet Nick? On Second Life, man. I am VU. Me and Nick, we met on Tinder. Go Jinya for Torko? No, I'm going to bed soon for a good night's rest. Qua, not Quay. Because there's no vowel there. Yeah. Who's your best friend? Trainer Tips or Prodigy's Nation? That's such a dumb question. I'm not gonna even respond to it further. Holly or Misty? Oh, Misty. Misty any day. Snorlax. It's pronounced Snorlax. Snowrund. It's called Snowrund. Snowrund. Let's get in some of these Pokemon and pronounce them in the weirdest, in the most bad way possible, right? This is challenging. Bulbasaur. Evisaur. Venusaur. Charmander. Charmander. Charmeleon. 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 Char! Me Leon! Char, Izard. Char, Izard. Well, this is gonna be bad. Squirt. The Squirt. Squirtlet. What Tortley? Blastoise. 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 It's gonna be bad. Caterpie. My days. Erica, thank you. Metapod. Butterfree. You cannot really like go wrong there. I need Weedler. Kakuna. Beedrill. Pidgey. Pidgey. Pidgeotto. Pidgeotty. Ratatatatat. Raticate. Spearow. Spearow. You can't really go wrong there. Fearow. Fear. Oh. Ecans. 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 Arbok. Pikachu. Did you know that the C and the H in some countries was pronounced as G? So if I were to pronounce this in Dutch, it would say Pikachu. Raichu. 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 Sandscrew. People say Sandscrew. Honest. Sandslash cannot go wrong there. Nidoran. Nidorina. Nidoqueen. Nidorino. Nidoking. Clefairy. Clefable. That's what Dutch people say. They say clefable. It does my absolute head in. Vulpix. Ninetales. I think we got a spawn in a second here. Oh, simple and clean. Let's go. I'm feeling this song. Kingdom Hearts. Great music. Never played it. Clefable. Clefable. Irks me. Thanks for all your content and videos. Been a fan since the first video I've seen from you. Corey, that's really awesome. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Oh boy, I've doubled your Steam material and I didn't even donate. Oh, don't worry about not donating, man. Don't feel bad. Haha, Bulbasaur power, Fire Rush, thank you so much. Once again. Come on, spawn something in a sec. I want to get back to naming Pokemon in the weirdest way possible. Pokemon Crystal soon, yeah. Later this month. It's happening for sure. Later this month. Yo, Chris, Nemesis, take care. Good luck on stocking up those items and getting the starters. Remember the reason. Trying to catch a Bagon. Come on, spawn something. Thank you.
Oh! Oh, let's go! What it take to get mods? No amount of money will make you a moderator, Fire Rush. Just like being upfront about that. I do appreciate the support immensely, but the thing is, Super Chat and donations are an act of support. And should not be incentivized by, hey, you know, I donated this much, so now you make me a moderator. That's not how things work on this stream. On other streams, it might make you a moderator, but I like to keep it real. People that are moderators are people that I absolutely trust. So I hope that, you know, hope that makes sense. That being said, the praise? Oh gosh. Okay, let's continue. Jigglypuff, Wigglytuff, Zubat. In Dutch, I heard so many kids who are not familiar with Gen 1 say Zubat. Zubat is so hard to catch, and I'm just like, oh. Or Golbat. That's another one. Golbat. That's another one. Oddish. We had this girl, she said, Gloom. I know if I can do this, man. Fire Rush again. He says, okay, I'm not bagging. Thanks, bro. Dude, thank you so much for your support today. It's been real. Appreciate that a lot. If I donate 100,000 spondoolies, can I be your mod? Nah. Hello. Philip Lumet. Paras. People say paras. Paras. Parasect. We had this girl, she called Venonat Thanofat. I have no idea where she placed the second V, but she called it Thanofat. That's literally, she was like looking at Venonat and she said Thanofat. I was like, what? Venomoth. Diglett. Dugtrio. Dutch people say Dugtrio. That's what they say. Dugtrio. Meowth. Persian. That's. I'm just gonna say how Dutch people say these Pokemon. Like, people that are not familiarized with Pokemon, right? They will have the worst, like, pronunciation. Persian. Psyduck. Golduck. Monkey. Prima AP. Prima AP. Growlithe. Oh gosh. This was really annoying. This one really got under my skin. They always used to say Growlithe. Or Growlithe. Growlithe. What was it? Growlithe. Yeah, Growlithe. They used to say Growlithe. 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 That's what they said. Arcanine. Arcanine. Poliwag. Poliwag. Poliwhirl. Poliwrath. Abra. You got that, Abra? They don't say Abra. We did the at the back because it's the A. It's like a longer vowel. It's like a long. Yeah, it's long. Yo, Jordy. Bro. I don't know if you got
an issue here, buddy, but just being in a, I don't know. I never loved you in the first place, bro. Abra, Kadabra, Alakazam. Mag op, mag op. The CH is in Dutch. Mag op. Mag ook. Mag op, mag ook. Only Dutch people understand. Mag op, mag ook, mag amp. Machamp. That's the thing. They would say mag op, mag ook, machamp. I don't know. They say machamp. Bellsprout, Weepinbell, Victreebel, Tentacle, Tentacool, Tentacruel. Oh, Tentacruel. Geodude, Graveler, Golem. Oh god, I'm cringing so hard right now. Ponyta, Rapidash, Slowpoke, Slowbro, Magnemite. Okay. You want to hear the worst pronunciation that I've ever heard of Magnemite? It doesn't even come close to... It doesn't even come close. The worst pronunciation that I've ever heard of Magnemite was... Bob Saget. No, that wasn't it, but... Magnemite. Magnemite. That was the worst. I can't, man. Magnetron. So, what people would say in the Netherlands, they would say magneton. There's one Dutch word which means microwave, but you say it as magnetron. So they would call magneton magnetron. They would add it, the R somewhere. Just with like, you know, I don't know. I can't. Farfetch'd. Doduo. Dodrio. Sail. This girl, she would go. And I'll translate. She'd go like, oh, kijk, there's the sail. So I tell her, where's the sail, right? Because the way you pronounce a sale, like discount sale. Oh. Dugong. Grimer was pronounced correctly. Muck. Shelder. Oh, Cloyster. Oh, Ghastly. Haunter. Gengar. Oh, no. That's one thing. Like, I legit did not care for any other Pokemon, but I made sure that I corrected everybody on Gengar when they said Gengar. Onyx. Onyx is also nothing. Nix means nothing in Dutch. So sometimes I would say, oh, nothing. Onyx. Oh, that's Nix. Oh, that's nothing. Drowsy. Hypno. Hypno is one thing that also didn't like. It didn't connect. Hypnotize, like, it's kind of like not one of these like. Hypnotize is like a very generic, like very well known word. Still, Dutch people sometimes when they say the HY, they say he. They say he. Hypno. Krabby, Kingler, Voltorb, Electrode, Execute, Execute. Executor. Cubone. Marowak. Hitmonlee. Hitmonchan. Hitmonlee. Hitmonchan. Lickitung. Koffing. Wezing. Rhyhorn, Rhydon, Chansey. I heard my a friend of mine, he had a thick accent and would say, "Oh look, there's a Chansey," and I would always say Champs-Élysées, because that's like literally the pronunciation. Champs-Élysées is like something that's in Paris. Champs-Élysées. So whenever he said Chansey, I would say Champs-Élysées because he said Chansey. Chansey. He said Chansey, I would say Champs-Élysées, I don't know. Tangela. Thank you, Raven. Oh, Kangaskhan. Horsey. Sidra. Dutch people, please, like, hold your ears, you're gonna cringe. Goldeen! Goldeen. Seeking. Star you, Star me. Mr. Meme. Sekiter. Sekiter. Jinx. Electabuzz. That is not even the Netherlands. That's everywhere. Electabuzz. Have you found that Electabuzz? That's the one that really annoyed me, Electabuzz. I'm pretty sure you ever heard someone say, whenever Pokemon GO just came out, you started playing, you heard people saying Electabuzz. Not Electabuzz. They somehow always put an R in between. Of course, electricity, but they always put it right. Tell me I'm right, please. Whenever people say Electabuzz, I say I've learned that that's Electabuzz. Electabuzz. Can't remember if I ever heard that someone messed that up. Magmar. You always say Electabuzz. You make me cringe. Magmar. Pinsir. Pinsir. No, people actually did say Pinsir. Tauros. Oh my gosh. Tauros. But people didn't say it was one a lot. Ah. Because of the region exclusivity. Magikarp. I like this Tetris. Ooh, Cowboy Bebop Tetris, right? Magikarp. Oh god. Gyarados. Heb je ook die Gyarados? Oh. Gyarados. Gyarados. It was a thing. Oh, no. And then people still do this. Lapras. Lapras. People still do it. Lapras. Also, my catch rate. My catch rate on Lapras is actually really good. I'm surprised. Ditto. Oh, Ave. Ave. Okay. these Dutch ones. Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon. Once again. Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon. How can you mispronounce every single one of the evolutions? I don't know. But it happened. It happened. Eevee, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon. Porygon. Omanite. Omanite. I think people actually did say Omanite on this one. Oma Star. And the funny thing is, Oma means grandma. So, Oma means grandma in Dutch. So, it's... we see an old person. Oma, I don't know. Kabuto. Kabutops. Aerodactyl. Yeah, it means grandma. Aerodactyl. Snorlax. Yeah, I'm deliberately pronouncing them poorly in the most Dutch way possible. That's what I'm doing, essentially. You don't have Aerodactyl? Aerodactyl is actually tough to pinpoint, I agree. Snorlax. Articuno. Zapdos. Moltres. Dratini. Dragonair. Nah, people actually did say Dragonair, I think. Yeah. Dragonite. I heard one guy say Dragonite. But in general, people do say Dragonite. And a Mewtwo. And then, I guess we'll just, I don't know, Chikorita, Beyblade, Meganium. I don't, like, in Gen 2, most of the people that kind of understood how most of these Pokemon were, like, pronounced. So the worst possible way of pronouncing that was really during Gen 1. It's really during Gen 1. So during Gen 2, Gen 3, like... Not any of the Pokemon were really, like, pronounced wrong. Yeah, just check the anime. It's Quay. I don't Quay yet. Dang. I don't care. I really don't care. To me it's Qua. To me it's Rayquaza. You know? It's tomato, you know. It's that sort of thing. The anime has said stuff wrong in the past as well, so you know, there's that. Sudowoodo. I don't want to check how many Rayquaza I have. I need a 2007, I need a 2003, I don't know if that's possible. I think it is 2003, 2004, 2005 is definitely possible. I need a 2007, I need a 2010, 2012, I need 2016. I need a 2014, 2024, 2025, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. I need 39. 42 I need. I have a lot of 43s. 45. I have a lot of 45s. Holy smokes. 46, 47, 48. Yeah. 48. Oh man, days. 50, 51, 52. I need a 53. I need a 58. And then it just all falls apart, right? Yeah. And then I have this. Really annoying. 24, oops.
Level 40? The 31st of December I did in 2016. Your 98 is 15, 14, 15. That's really nice. I'm jealous of that. Yeah, I know 1995 is the lowest CP. I've done some serious grinding, yeah, for sure. I can actually just say that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not. What's your favorite place to grind in the States? I honestly don't know. Don't like this song too much. Oh gosh. Suicune. Yeah, Suicune is definitely one too. The way this one was pronounced. A lot of people didn't even bother. Suicune. This one guy just didn't care. Called it citroen, which means lemon in Dutch. Suicune. Most people said Suicune as well. Suicune. Suicune. Most people said Suicune. Sausune. I heard that once. Sausune. Because U and E is ui. That's the pronunciation of U and E. Sui. Is ui for us. Ui. I don't know why that sounds like that. Ui also means onion. Fun fact. Sausune. Suicune. That's actually what most people said, I think. Suicune. Done 466 legendary races, yet to see on the RNG your heart out. Ratata or Ratata? I actually used to say Ratata, but now I'm a Ratata kind of guy. Versa, I know you love jazz. You listen to any other genres? Yeah, I do. I do. You're welcome back, Jimmy. How much candy do I have? Ray. I wish I had more red candy, honestly. It's just something I can power up, really. I don't want to
Max out another ice type. Yeah, I'm still gonna skydive at 1,000,000 subs. For sure. Let's clean this all up. Gotta do it at some point. Pokemon GO is spaced at 10,000,000 subs. I'm never gonna reach 10,000,000 subs with just Pokemon GO. Impossible. Yo, Guardia, take care. Good luck on level 39. Fortnite. Overrated. Overrated game, I'll never play. I like seeing people play Overwatch, but it's like so overrated, kinda. I don't know. Like everybody wants me to play over Fortnite as well, and I'm just like, there's 1,000 people and more playing over Fortnite, and you know, you can just watch them play. Rather than a guy who doesn't like really enjoy it. Or should I say, not willing to do that. Play that. Have you tried watching RWBY yet? No, I have not. But it's like rank 20 something and stuff I still have to watch. So it's not a priority right now. I've not tried that Frappuccino. It didn't look that tasty. I heard it wasn't really that great, so. You're welcome, Mark. Mike. React to it when you get to it. Well, you might have to wait a couple of years then. Do you think we should get more candy for transferring Pokemon? No. Evolved? No. Oh. Reverse, will we ever get sick of Pokemon GO? I got sick of that question, that's for sure. I'm messing. Oh man. I'm gonna take a little medicine for my throat, because it kind of hurts right now. I'm gonna wrap things off here. It was good. it was fun. I really enjoyed this. We didn't do much of anything, it's kind of catching up. Tomorrow, I'm back making videos. I'm excited. I cannot wait. I hope you guys are excited as well. I just want to say you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for the generosity, for the warmth, for your kind messages, for the even weird questions that I've been getting. But more importantly, thank you for sharing your time with me. That means a lot. There's still over 300 people here. So that in mind, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have a really great rest of the day. We'll see you guys back again soon. Until tomorrow. Goodbye. Dino, step it up, man. Step it up. I'll be in Bonn next week. Maybe I'll see you there.